Aloha everyone, my name is Manuel Diaz, and thank you for sharing time, energy, and space as we flow together. Let's start in the seated position, whatever position is good for you. I'm going to take hero seat or virasana, and let's start to become aware of the breath and feeling the motion of the breath, taking 3 full breath cycles at our own pace and tuning into our body. Begin Ujjayi breathing if that is in your practice, and do not worry about it if it is not. Shifting awareness to the breath is what is important. Right, moving back into Utthita Balasana or extended child's pose. Let's give ourselves a little yeah you for showing up on the mat and taking time for our bodies. We are doing good. We will hold for 3 breaths. On an inhale, we'll move our hands over to the right side and hold the position for 2 breaths, feeling that nice deep stretch in the left side body. On an inhale, move the hands over to the left, and same thing, hold the position for 2 breath cycles. And we'll inhale back to center, and if you have not already done so, then begin to let an intention float into consciousness. We're going to be holding here for 3 breath cycles, allowing the intention to set in. On an inhale, we will move onto all fours. Bharmanasana, or tabletop position. Taking a few cat and cows here at our own pace, breathing with the movement. Alright, and go ahead and take a little bit to feel free, to get a little wavy and maybe move the hips a little bit, flow as we like for a moment in tabletop, finding the freedom in the posture. Okay, let's go ahead and curl those toes under, adjust the hands if needed, getting ready to move back into Adho, Mukha, Shvanasana, or downward facing dog. As we exhale, we press our hips back and up, keeping our ears away from our shoulders and gaze through the center of the legs or keeping the eyes closed. Awareness of breathing as we paddle our legs out or walk our dogs. I like to bark a little to laugh, to each their own. Bark! And on an inhale, walk the feet up to the hands. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And inhale, bringing the hands all the way up, touching them at the top. And exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, we'll begin to create more heat by jumping into a sun salutation A. Standing tall in Tadasana, we inhale our arms up. Exhale into Uttanasana Forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana Halfway lift into exhale, Chaturanga Tadasana. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Shvanasana, upward facing dog. And exhale, Adho Mukha Shvanasana, downward facing dog. Holding the position and maintaining awareness on the breath. And inhale, walking our feet up to Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. And inhale the arms up, touching overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Oh yeah, we're feeling warm. Shake it out a little bit and let's go into our Sun Salutation B. Standing tall in Tadasana or mountain pose, we'll inhale into Utkatasana or Chair Pose. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale into Ardha Uttanasana, half forward fold. And exhale into Chaturanga Dandasana or plank. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shvanasana, upward facing dog. And exhale, Adho Mukha Shvanasana, downward facing dog. Stepping that right foot forward into our Virabhadrasana 1 or Warrior 1. We'll inhale our arms up. And exhale our arms back down into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shvanasana or upward facing dog. And exhale into Adho Mukha Shvanasana, downward facing dog. Stepping that left foot forward now into our Virabhadrasana on our left side. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Stepping back into our Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling into our Urdhva Mukha Shvanasana, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Hold the position and bring the awareness on the breath. Feel that heat that we just generated. And inhale, we'll walk, step, or jump into Ardha Uttanasana, half forward fold. And exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. And inhale into Utkatasana Chair Pose. And exhale our hands to heart center into Tadasana, mountain pose. All right, shake it out a little bit. Go ahead and stand tall in Tadasana. We'll breathe a few breath cycles and we'll jump into our final Sun Salutation A one more time. We got this. Okay, from Tadasana, we'll inhale our arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, and inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, and inhale into Ardhva Mukha Shvanasana, upward facing dog, and exhale into Adho Mukha Shvanasana, downward facing dog, holding the position and focusing on our breath. On an inhale, walk, step, or jump into Ardha Uttanasana, inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, and inhale our arms up. Exhale, heart center, standing tall in Tadasana. Way to go, we did it. Oh, those 3 sun salutations got me a little warm. All right, we'll go ahead and catch our breath here a little bit while I stare at the sheet of paper and figure out what we're doing next. Yes, we're gonna go into our Utkatasana Chair Pose, so stand tall in Tadasana at the front of your mat. Inhale, touch the fingertips to the floor and bring them up. We're gonna hold here for 3 breaths. I know it burns, but we can do it. And exhale, forward fold. Step back into our Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, back into downward dog. All right, let's have some fun here. Let's build some strength with our flow. We're going to jump into 6 push-ups, but we're going to make sure that we breathe with our movements, okay? All right, so we're going to inhale, go down. Exhale, press up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. And go ahead and follow along at your own pace. And 2 more. And last one. All right, way to go. Go ahead and drop those knees down, and you can sit back into child's pose if you like. I know I enjoyed this child's pose right now, catching my breath and really feeling the energy built up. All right, right on. Way to flow, everyone. We're going to take Trikonasana on our left side. So go ahead and stand tall in Tadasana in the middle of our mat. And we'll inhale, stepping our feet out wide. And then rotating our left foot forward 90 degrees. Inhaling, reaching as far forward as possible. And exhale the hand down. And turning the gaze to the right thumb. Hold and shift the awareness to breath. And inhale up. And we're going to shift directly over to the right side. So go ahead and bring the left foot back. Now rotate the right foot forward 90 degrees. Inhaling, reaching the right hand over as much as possible. Exhale the arm down, gazing up to the left thumb. Inhale up and back to center. Shake it out. Way to go. Okay, now we're going to go into Parivrtta Parsvakonasana, or revolve side angle. Stepping that right foot forward first, making sure the knee is over the ankle. We're going to inhale our arms up. And exhale, touching the opposite elbow to the knee. And if you would like, you can lift up on the opposite knee. Hold, remember to bring awareness to the breath. And go ahead and drop that knee down if you had it up. And we'll switch to the other side. Remembering again to stack that knee over the ankle. And inhale. Exhale, touching opposite elbow to the knee. And go ahead and raise the knee up if you would like to. Holding this position and breathing. And exhale, drop those knees. Way to go. Revolve side angle. All right, go ahead and exhale back into child's pose. Take another breather here if you need to. Okay, and right now we're going to step into Parsarita Padottanasana, or wide-legged forward bend. Standing tall in Tadasana in the middle of our Inhale the arms and legs out wide. Exhale, forward fold, touching those fingertips to the floor, looking forward. And we'll come all the way down, touching the crown of the head to the floor if able. Holding the position and breathing at your own pace. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, all the way lift. Go ahead and step or jump or heel click those feet back together. Hope you're having fun. That's me trying to read on the paper what's next. Go ahead and breathe a little bit. Shake it out if needed. Okay, so we're going to take Utkatasana or pigeon pose. We're going to start with the right knee forward. Go ahead and slide that right knee forward. Come down back on that left leg. And in this position, it really is about gauging your own edge. So you can stay at the top or exhale all the way down to your hands, really deepening the stretch in the leg. We'll breathe and hold here. Come back up, and we'll do a quick switch around, windshield wipering the legs, and we'll jump into pigeon pose on the opposite side. If you experience any discomfort at all, or if you do not like these poses, the pigeon pose, go ahead and sit back in child's pose. But if you're still with me, go ahead and breathe deeper into the stretch and hold. All right, way to go. Go ahead and come up. Stretch those legs out in front of us. We're going to take Dandasana, sitting up on our sits bones and sending our crown of our head upwards. Flex the feet by pulling the toes back and pressing the ball of the foot forward. Press the heel of the hands downward. Press the shoulders down and bend our elbows if we need to. Okay, go ahead and relax. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and grab a strap if you would like to. But we're going to move into Paschimottanasana, or the intense back stretch. Extend the legs out in front of us, place the belt around our feet, bend forward by inhaling, and on the exhale, lead with the sternum forward. You can walk our hands up the belt or take a bind by either placing thumbs on the top of our feet and fingers wrapped under the soles, or by holding our right wrist with our left hand. Send elbows towards the floor and relax. Okay, go ahead and keep the right leg extended. Left foot will move into the thigh, and we'll go into Janu Sirasana. If you have a belt or strap, go ahead and put it around the right foot. We'll inhale, reaching up. Exhale, diving forward, leading with the sternum. And you can take the bind around the foot if you do not have the belt. Breathe and hold. relax and come up. Inhale, and we'll exhale, we'll twist to the left side. Okay, go ahead and come back to center, and we'll switch. Extend the left foot forward now, right foot in the thigh. Belt or strap around the left foot, and we'll inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward and taking the bind if you are not using the strap or belt. All right, relax and come back up. Inhale, and we'll exhale, twisting to the right side. And release. We're going to move into Navasana, or boat pose. Remember to keep the spine long as you lean back. Legs can be bent or extended, and hands can hold the back of the legs or keep them extended out in front of you. Focus goes between the feet. And release. Right on. Way to go, everyone. Okay, go ahead and lie back on the mat. Extend those legs out, and we're going to put our feet together. Bring them up and send our knees over to the right side for a spinal twist. Keeping those arms extended out in T form. And if you're able to, send the gaze over to the left side for a little bit more of a rotation. Okay, inhale the legs to center. And exhale to the other side. Remembering to bring awareness to the breath and shifting the gaze to the right side. All right, inhale those legs back up to center. Exhale, drop the feet down. Way to go, everyone. You did it. Our final resting pose, Savasana, or corpse pose. Begin to melt into your mat. Really breathing, feeling gratitude for the work that was just put in. Yeah, you. And feel free to stay in corpse pose for as long as you like. But if you would like to follow along with the video, go ahead and take your time coming onto your side. And then sitting all the way up. Go ahead and take whatever seat you feel comfortable in. It could be hero seat, cross-legged seats. We're going to journey together in a little bit of guided meditation here. So inhale the arms up, touching the fingertips together. Exhale those hands to heart center. And release them down on the legs, elbows, wherever you find most comfortable. Close the eyes. Shift the awareness on the breath. Begin to feel the inhale and exhale as it moves the body up and down. And begin to see a light in the middle of our chest. This light isn't just lighting up the body, it's filling up the body with warm, positive intention. And as it fills every single cell of our body, see it then pass on to your family and friends and loved ones. Begin to see their body filled up with this same light that is warm, peaceful. And when it touches anyone, you see them fall into a state of relaxation and joy. And as we see ourselves filled with this calming, peaceful, positive light, our family, our friends, all filled with this peaceful, positive, calming light, we can even extend it to maybe some others that we are on neutral terms or we don't really feel so good about. Sending this calm, positive, peaceful light to everyone around us. And I want to thank you for being here and sharing your time, space, and practice with me. Once again, my name is Manuel Diaz. And if you made it this far, go ahead and release and enjoy the time that you spent on the mat. Thank you so much again. Thank you to my instructor, Mareva Minerbi, for the opportunity to take this course. And I hope you enjoyed practicing with me. Thank you, everyone, and aloha.